Superstitious people believe that stepping on something will bring bad luck. Stepping on what?
Frank Sinatra's foot.
Mr. Gobel, true or false, drinking 5 martinis a day can destroy your brain?
I would have to say the answer is the Man of La Mancha.
George, true or false question. A woman once forced John Quincy Adams into giving her an exclusive interview by sitting on his clothes while he skinny dipped in the Potomac River.
And that tradition is being carried on today by Barbara Walters.
Paul, true or false, vitamins can make you smell bad?
That's why I prefer not to exercise with Jack LaLanne.
Scientists have discovered that bald chickens are cheaper to raise than feathered ones.
Well, these scientists, of course, have complete full heads of hair.
Within two, how many husbands have the 3 Gabor sisters had among them?
You mean including their own?
Paul, is the average elephant a gentle lover? The average elephant, is he a gentle lover?
No. And Marlon Perkins, get well soon.
Authorities in Israel recently if he can get 2 things from that country to add to his private collection. What are they?
18-year-old Sergeant Rebecca Rosenfeld and an El Al Airline 747. No, I'll tell you what there is.
According to research reported at the Hollywood Academy of Medicine, exercise, relaxing before dinner, and a regular bedtime schedule will all help you do something much better. What?
Get that movie part you always wanted.
True or false, Mexico has one of the toughest consumer protection laws in the world.
Yes, and any offender can get up to 20 years in jail or pay a $17 fine.
True or false? A woman jumped out of her 3rd-story window when she learned her husband had betrayed her and accidentally landed on her husband, killing him.
That's great. I love it. That's great. And he was laid to rest in a lovely pine pizza box.
According to the old Eddie Fisher song, you've got to have miles and miles and miles of something. What?
Well, I know he's saving up green stamps for a color TV.
George, something memorable happened to that remarkable man, Winston Churchill, in 1940. Then it happened a second time in 1951. What happened to Winston Churchill?
Lady Churchill said, Winnie, I'm not in the mood. There's a war going on.
Paul to block diagonally. It was recently announced, Paul, that Pope Paul VI will ride an electric cart down a ramp several blocks along this, I'm sorry, let me try that again. It was recently announced that Pope Paul VI will ride an electric cart down a ramp several blocks long this August to do something in a Philadelphia stadium. Do what?
Oh, he's going to break Evel Knievel's record.
Do watermelons grow in Mexico?
As big as your fist.
Researchers in Sweden have developed a new cure for a bad habit by eating shaggy mane mushrooms. What habit does it cure?
eating shaggy Maine mushrooms. That's quick.
True or false, Paul? At least 5% of all the women in the world have never been proposed to.
Oh, that's sad. If there are any of you out there watching.
George, are some porcupines edible?
Very carefully should fit in there someplace, but I...
George, does a Spaniard named Rodrigo D, and it's Jerez, I guess it's Jerez, go down in history for something he did with a bull, a woman, or with a cigar?
Well, without going into details, I'd say all three.
George, in the world of liquor, what is a tot? T-O-T, a tot.
That's a person who tells mommy that daddy came home drunk again. No, that's...
Paul, for $1,200 and the championship once again. All your friends kiss each other when they greet at a party. But you're just not into that. According to the column Modern Manners, what should you do?
Well, I just say hi, gang.
All right, for $1,400, what do experts advise as the best thing to do when you find you've stepped in quicksand?
You grab any part that hasn't gone under yet and kiss it goodbye.